census is the total count of all the persons living in the country at a specific period of time within a well delineated boundary. Kenyans in diaspora are not counted, but we have an immigrant questionnaire so that when we come to your household, we will ask you whether you have relatives or somebody who is outside the country. Yeah, we normally have the questions that we normally ask for all persons. We want to get their age, their sex. We also want to get their ethnicity, which is key, their nationality. We also look at issues to do with the religion. Then their marital status. Then the issue of where people are born. So we look at the birthplace, so that you look at the county of birth. Then you also look at where your previous residence, whether you have moved, so that we look at issues of internal migration in the country and why people migrate. Are you migrating because you are looking for a job? Are you migrating because of education? Are you migrating because of marriage, for example? All that. Then the issue of even orphanage is a question that we normally ask to all persons. Then information regarding the female that are aged 12 and above. We want to get the issues about the particulars of births. And this would help us in determination of the fertility rates. So we do ask such kind of questions. Then we are asking questions to do with persons with difficulties in performing their daily activities. Then we have information about education. That is education attainment. So that we are looking at the levels, the status of learning, and what is your main training, what are you trained on, because we also are interested to know whether what you are trained on is eventually what you use in your occupation. So you will tie in such kind of questions. So we have an elaborate module on the labor force. And this is key because eventually we will be in a position to know the number of Kenyans that are employed, those who are underemployed, those who are unemployed, whether those who are employed in occupations that they are trained in. So that is very rich information that we are going to get from the census itself. The other module we are also concerned is about information regarding ICT. That is issues to do with the ownership of ICT, access of ICT. Then we are looking at e-commerce, whether you have used the internet, for example, to buy goods and services. We are also going to require information on, collect information about the birth and the death, because we also want to know, to establish the mortality rates. What is new is that we have information that is regarding crop farming, livestock farming, fishing, aquaculture. That is an agricultural module. This we didn't have in previous censuses. And this is key because it's going to provide us with an infrastructure where we can then subsequently undertake a lot of work in as far as conducting agricultural related survey is concerned. So that is key, and that is what is new in this. We have a question on sex. So the options of sex traditionally will be including male and female. Then we realize the issue of the intersex, because when you are developing this questionnaire, you reach out to stakeholders, and you get representation from a lot of stakeholders. And we did get representation of inclusion of this intersex, and we recognize that intersex is a biological condition. Then there are the housing condition and amenities, the questions that are normally asked, because it's a population and housing census. So we normally have questions to do with the number of dwelling units, the number of rooms, habitable rooms, the whether you own, where you live, no. All this information. Then we have the question of immigrants. So this is for what we call a conventional household. These are the questions that you ask to a conventional household. A conventional household basically is a household that basically you say have got a compound, people have got the same cooking arrangement, and they are answerable to the head of a household. No, that is a conventional household. But there are other non-conventional households. See, like people who are in barracks, for example, people who are in school. We have short questionnaires that we are administering, because it's total count of everybody in this country who will have spent the 24th, 25th night. So we have a short questionnaire which will be administered in hotels and lodges, and people who are in hospital. So, but we do not ask a lot of questions in the short questionnaire. For that, we just want their names, their sex, their age, their county, for example, their nationality. But also even people who are on transit. We also capture basic information about them. There are also a questionnaire on outdoor sleepers, so that street families are also captured, and they are also considered in our short questionnaire, so that we ensure that we have everybody captured.